Alright guys, so before we get this party started, first off, stay tuned to the end part of the video. I want you guys to pick the next review. And also, before you guys get yourself in a tizzy, I would never, ever, ever, ever hurt a puppy. Hey everybody! So welcome to another insightful review by Legion of Vapes. I have tonight the Kangertech Evod Pro V2 in black. Picked it up at Virgin Vapers for a steal. They have combos over there. We get juice and a mod. I picked this up super cheap. I'll link it to you at the end of the video. But first, all bullshit aside, how does it work? It actually works pretty good. The 0.5 coil I like better. They give you a 1.0 ohm coil. The 0.5 I liked a little better. The one flooded a bit, but the key to victory with not flooding is once you get it to that snug point, go a little tighter, and it will not flood. It was actually pretty good this time around for a cup design. Airflow is completely closed. Now you get a good cloud out of it and pretty darn good flavor. Airflow is a little on the tight side. This is why this is perfect for the new vapor. So what are you going to get with the kit? Say you plunk down your money, you're a newer vapor. What are you going to get besides good flavor and clouds? What you're going to get is a device that measures in length 5 3/4 inches long. 22 millimeters wide, which I think that's about 3/4 of an inch. It's got some nice weight behind it. There's a 2500 milliamp hour battery. If you're new and you don't understand what that means this thing maxes out at 30 watts. You can't go past there. So you will have plenty of all-day battery power for you young vapors, virgins out there. You got a 4 mil capacity tank. I'm going to go to the table. I'm going to break all this down for you so you'll understand, after I do my wonderful intro. So it has adjustable airflow, which I will show you. This is important for the new guys. It has overuse protection, overcharge, and short circuit protection. So it gives you a pretty good battery of safety features. It covers its basics very well. Good news is, no dry hits. If you have a problem, if you're new and you don't understand how all this works, and you put your juice in, you slap the coil, you wait like 10 minutes, if you're tasting a little dryness, break the seal. Twist this up a little bit. Just break that seal. Sometimes you will need to break that bottom seal on the initial breaking in of the coil when you put a new coil in there. Just gets a little airlocked at the beginning, so easy peasy. Took care of it right away. These are the same coils. If you guys are familiar with Kangertech, I think the CL tank uses the same ones as CLOCC coils, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Cliff Notes say CLOCC coils. So overall, it's a good tank. It's an excellent tank for a beginner. The airflow is, even wide open. It's very tight on both coils. It doesn't leak. It's a cup design. The tip is removable, so you can put your own if you would like. 510 has a Nifty USB charging port. And they give you a cable for that. I'll show you that in a couple minutes. But I think overall, more experienced vapor is not going to like the tighter airflow. If you want the looser airflow, you go for a Smock 22 pen or a Beast pen. This, if you're a beginner, this is very unintimidating. It'll give you a good vape. It's not going to try to choke you, like I said before, and it's been pretty reliable so far. I haven't really had any problems, and they give you a nice indicator button. It's pretty bright. I've had some of the ones where they weren't that bright. So let's go down to the table, bitches. Hey guys, so if you decide to purchase this lovely mod, this is the box it's going to come in. It is an accordion style, so you're going to want to open it from the side. Don't try to rip it through the top or read through it. That is where your mod will be. I already have that in my hand. So first off, if you want to turn it on, how do you do that? See your button right here? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got to do it quick. and it will let you know in 3 blinks that it's on. Now here's your, they give you a USB cable. I'm going to boil this out because I'm going to hold this up to the camera. So that's your cable. They give you the extra coil in there, and they give you an extra glass and a couple of gaskets for the inside tank. So now what are you going to need to know about this thing? There is venting on the bottom. There is like 6 or 7 holes around here to vent your battery. Okay, your actual airflow holes are up here. What you're going to want to do, let me get a little light in here. What you're going to want to do to open and close that is just turn this. It's that simple, boys and girls. So you want to charge it. There's your mini USB charging port. That's the only spot you can charge on this thing. So now, say you have your tank. Now what do I do with it? How do I change the coil? Well, or clean it. First off, oh, you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. See that right there? There's a max line. So when you fill it like this, you'll be able to look right here and see what your max is. Now I filled it to the max, and it leaves it with still a little room on top, but I would follow Kangertech's instructions and not overfill this thing. So now we're going to take this apart. You unscrew your top cap. This is your coil. This is your coil on drugs. Any questions? LOL. So you want to take your coil off, just twist it right off, and that's it. You could pop a new one on and keep going. Now, oh, my tank is dirty. How do I clean this thing? Well, that's pretty simple. Slide your glass off. When your initial taking off of the glass, you're going to want to turn it a little bit because it's going to be tight, and you can pop it right off. This, I don't think this cage comes off. I wouldn't exactly douse it with water. I would clean it inside with, if you have like a paper towel or something. But, I mean, that's basically it. It is a very simple system, and it's very user-friendly. You know, so that's why I would say if you're a beginner, please knock yourself out. And I hope you guys like the festive winter towel. Let me clean that up. I got juice everywhere already. So, I mean, that's it. It's pretty basic. Now, when you do the fill-up, you do your initial fill-up, it's filled up. You get your dry hit. Like, oh no, this thing is broken. I can't get a good puff on it. Just, this will be pointed up like that. Obviously, when you do it, you would unscrew that. And when you get about here, you'd start seeing bubbles come up from right here. Bubbles will come up from in there. That'll help prime it a little bit if it does get a little airbound. But after that, you will not have a problem. So don't worry if you get a dry hit, just follow those instructions. You'll be A-okay just fine. So, I mean, that's it. Can't get any simpler than that, boys and girls. Pardon my unsoberness tonight. You know, I'll explain that in the end of the video. Okay, so now before I get down to my final thoughts on this lovely kit, I did pick up 3 new tanks, and I want you guys to pick which one you want me to review next. I got the iJoy EXO tank, the new one, the new iJoy, not the Limitless, it's the EXO. The Wismic Reaux, I want to say, I'm not sure the name of it, R-E-A-U-X, Reaux. And the E-Leaf Milo RT, which I'm very excited about. I'm going to voice my opinion. The iJoy EXO is my favorite, and then the E-Leaf would probably be my second favorite. So please, in the comment section, it's going to be majority rules. Whatever you guys call, I will review next, and I'll pay more attention to that one in the next few days, so I get to know it and give you an honest, good review. So what do I think about this new wonderful kit? Oh, sorry. I like it. I mean, as far as beginner kits go, I don't think you can go wrong with this. Sorry about the bottle. It's my birthday. I am allowed to have adult beverages on a Thursday night. So, I like the kit itself. It's an excellent kit. It's cheap. I looked it up on my vapor store. It was $22.99. So, for $22.99, I think it's a easy, easy inside the park home run. You know, the taste, besides the tightness, I'm obviously become more of a smoke and flavor guy. A lot of smoke lately. But even with the tightness, it's just adding to that flavor. So I have the in case you guys want to know. I have the Trouble Bubble by Virgin Vapers in here, so it's an 80-20, so you will get a nicer cloud off that. But overall, my impressions of this tank are it's good. It's a good fucking tank. I mean, it's money. It's one of those things where it's money well spent if you're a new vapor. I can't see anybody not liking this. The only way I can see anybody not liking this is if they fuck up the initial priming of the coil. So, all right, guys. As always, I want to welcome the new subscribers. There was a quick bunch of them popping on yesterday. Thanks to all the new subscribers. And as the old subscribers, always thank you. You guys put up with a lot of my shit. I want to thank you guys a lot. So, if you haven't subscribed, listen, if you haven't subscribed, I'm closing in on 800 subscribers. There's a high probability that I will kill a puppy if I don't have 800 subscribers by next Friday. So you're going to want to click that button right there. If you don't click the button, the puppy dies. So, thanks again, guys. I'll have a great weekend. I won't see you guys till probably, I don't know, soon. I'll see you soon. That's all I could say. So, don't let the puppy die. Subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys a little later.